Hello everyone and welcome back to another Storytime video. Today I am going to talk about why I love Christmas so much. Now, uh, so as you probably are very well aware, Christmas is this Wednesday. And if anybody is traveling, whether it's 500 miles, 50 miles, 5 miles, half a mile, to go see family or friends for Christmas, then I wish you all safe travels to wherever you're going. Uh, and that all of you have a great time with your friends and or relatives. Because that's one reason why I really love Christmas so much is being able to see some people that you rarely get to see. I always went out of state, basically every year, when I was a kid and all the way through my teenage years and as an adult a little bit as well. Uh, so that matters a lot to me, and I'm sure that there are some people out there watching this video that do travel out of state as well. And, safe travels to all those people, like I mentioned. But, so one of my big things in life is that I like to give gifts in general. That's something that I really like to do. Um, and so Christmas is just a huge extension of, hey, well, let me give my grandparents, my mom, my dad, some friends, my aunts, my uncles, cousins, gifts, and stuff for Christmas. Now, of course, well, as you can imagine, I don't give every cousin a gift, but I do give some cousins gifts. I don't have favorites. I just, whenever you have a huge family like I do to a certain extent, it's just kind of hard to be able to get a gift for so many people. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has a big family out there. And so some of you can definitely understand that, giving everybody a gift is impossible. But, you always give your grandparents, my sibling, my parents, and my aunt and uncle, and at least my first cousins gifts. Because, I mean, so yes. And another thing, too, is as a side note, I always liked having time off of school for Christmas. That's one thing I always really liked, and I don't get that as much as an adult now, uh, working the kind of job that I do. But still, I am able to make some time for myself and the people that I really care about, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important part. And granted, I know that's going to sound really cheesy, but that is honestly how I feel about that. Like, I don't need just egobs of time to spend with certain people. No offense to those people, but seeing them for a bit and being able to have that time with them is enough. Now, of course, I like traveling, so I like to be out of state, out of the country, whatever. So I don't want to take away from that, but you know, I don't necessarily need like 2 or 3 weeks off for Christmas. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I would like that. If my employer is listening, then I would like that, but I don't need to have that necessarily. Um, Because I mean, newsflash, unlike being a kid, I got bills, I got rent, I got uh food that I need to buy myself. I got to buy myself gas. There's a lot of stuff I got to buy that I didn't buy as a kid. That's part of it, is that I need that to live off of. So that's a little bit of it. Now so yeah. Anyway, I always appreciate seeing Christmas lights and driving around and seeing some of those neighborhoods that just are so totally decked out for Christmas in terms of the decorations and all that, the Christmas lights and whatnot. And by the way, as a side note, it should be borderline illegal. Well, it should be practically illegal to put up any kind of Christmas decorations before Halloween. I have seen it once or twice. It should be almost a war crime. Now, I'm joking when I say a war crime, but it should almost be illegal. And I'm only half joking when I say that, but it should almost be illegal to put up Christmas decorations before Halloween. After Halloween and in between Thanksgiving, it's immoral, but I wouldn't necessarily say that there's a whole lot wrong with it. But uh anytime after Thanksgiving, put up your Christmas lights. And I'm not like, look, I'm not trying to stop you from trying to. Sorry about that. My screen recorder kind of stopped unexpectedly when I didn't want it to. So, if you put up Christmas decorations after Thanksgiving, that's totally fine. I don't care about that. And I'm not trying to stop anybody from necessarily doing it because it's not actually illegal, but that's just my 2 cents on it. Like of course, I don't make the laws. I have no power to make laws, and I will probably never have the power to make official laws. Partly because I don't want to have that power. I actually don't. I don't care to have that power. Because that is something where I would do something that I probably wouldn't enjoy doing versus doing what I do now and doing what I love. But anyway, so uh in addition to Christmas lights, there's Christmas cookies too. Now, of course, decorating the Christmas cookies was so awesome, and I guess I'm kind of retelling the Christmas traditions from a few years ago. Huh. Anyway, so there's Christmas cookies too, and being able to decorate those. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. That was amazing. And I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. Um, and it was fun being able to eat a Christmas cookie or two after you had dinner, like the week leading up to Christmas. That was cool because you could always go, "Well, I made that one." You know, I would typically always make a J. Basically take a candy cane, put it upside down, and J. So in case any of you are wondering that, yes, I did do that. Why? Because I'm not original. Okay, I was a kid. I was a kid. I probably wouldn't do that as an adult, but as a kid, yes, yes. Why not, man? I mean, you gotta have some fun every once in a while. Gosh, I mean, life wasn't meant to be taken seriously all the time, 24/7, 365. So, you know, you got to have some fun every now and then. As an adult, I'd probably do it ironically. I'd probably do that ironically. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah. Um, so that is like pretty much all that I wanted to say about Christmas. It's it's certainly an awesome holiday. I don't have a favorite holiday per se, but because there's certain aspects about Thanksgiving that I like more than Christmas, and there's certain aspects about Christmas that I like more than Thanksgiving. Um, Halloween, that's all right. I haven't really dressed up that much since I was a kid. I do think I told a story last year about dressing up while I was in college. Uh, and I think I talked about the time where I dressed up as a teenager. But aside from that, I haven't really dressed up that much since I was a kid. And the 4th of July, that's all right. Labor Day, it's all right. Uh, Valentine's Day, it really depends on if you're single or not for Valentine's Day. Now I have been Now, this is getting on a bit of a side tangent, so I guess I should stop because this is not about Valentine's Day. Anyway, so St. Patrick's Day, that's all right. I mean, I don't mind a lot of these holidays, but really Thanksgiving and Christmas are like neck and neck to me in terms of like my favorite. Uh And I always look forward to those two holidays in particular because they're just so awesome as holidays. But yeah, I'm going to head out of here. And so that will do it for me today. And so, yes, guys, I do believe that that will do it for this storytime video and Slank storytime video. I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching. And